Welcome back, subscribers, and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're off to a church that's on an island and it looks like it's something special. It's a very small Catholic church. This is just a day trip or a morning trip that I'm doing, and I thought this would be a good place to come and have a bit of a look at something different. So once again, it's an island and there's a path that takes you from the mainland to the island, and the only structure is a small church. So this should be quite good. So once again, the tourist season is over and it does look like a bit of a swimming hole that people come here for. And as we can see, it does appear to be like a giant lake, but it sort of really isn't, because there are like streams or whatever to make its way to the Adriatic Ocean. So from here, you can actually go by boat into the Adriatic Sea or Ocean, and then make your way to the Mediterranean Sea. So there's the church, there's the path. Hopefully there'll be a plaque there that'll let us know how old it is and what its real purpose. But I do understand by Google Earth or Google Maps that it is a small Catholic church. So let's continue on. Okay, so we're on this path, making our way to this small church. And as you can see, it is a spectacular sight. There's a lot of, I'm going to say, some sort of bird life. I don't know if they're ducks or not. I can say that they're ducks. What type, I don't know, but there is quite a number of them. But calm seas, just lovely. The sun is up and it is quite a warm day. In the distance, I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see where the wind turbines are on the crest of the hills up there. So Croatia is definitely into solar and wind power as a source of energy. How successful they are, I'm not sure. But I can also say that previously, on previous days, there used to be snow on these mountains, and today it looks like it's all been melted. So it must have been just a light covering of snow, and today there's hardly any. So here we are coming to this path. Here's the wooden part of it. And as we get closer, we'll have another look to see if I can find some sort of plaque that gives us a bit more information of this church. Now I'm just thinking, they really don't have a high tide and a low tide here. So I guess you can always access this church. And there she is. Well, there is some sort of height thing here on the left. Does that indicate how high the water actually gets, or is that something totally different? Not sure. But anyway, here we are. What a great looking church. Okay, so we're going to get the angles of this church. It did have a bell at the top, but that looks like it's now missing. And I will guess to say that this is hundreds of years old. How old exactly? Hopefully I might be able to find out. And that sort of information I'll let you know once the drone goes up as a voiceover. But at the moment, as I've said, I've just come here by looking at Google Maps. I saw this little island, and then when I zoomed in, I thought, what the heck is this little church doing in the middle of sort of an island all by itself? It seemed quite lonely. But she is a beauty. She really is. You can see maybe up there. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. That's where the bell would have once been. I'll try the door. If the door opens, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. We just won't go in. And this just gives you an idea. There are some white swans in the distance, which is just lovely. A lot of boats. And I'd guess to say that this could also be a fishing sort of village as well as a tourist sort of place. So here we have the front door. And this is the sign on the door. So it says it's heritage listed, which is also great. So at least it's been looked after. And the door is locked, so we won't go in. Just lovely. Now there's one other thing I wanted to show you. There are some stools here, or some benches. And as I've just mentioned the swans, this is the logo to the benches, which appears to me as being a swan, which is also just terrific. There are spotlights in the ground pointing towards the church, so I'd imagine at night this would look quite spectacular from the shoreline and the village that's directly opposite. Okay, so here we are at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit different. It's only going to be a moment in time sort of video, so it won't be that long. Is it worth coming out to here? Absolutely. So if you're doing a bit of a tour of the area, this could be a nice little stop, a little bit of a break. During the tourist season, there is a large bar with a lot of tables and chairs where one can get a drink and just relax. But I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please click on that like button or that thumbs up icon if you liked it. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing does not cost you 1 cent, but it helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe wherever you are, and have a great day. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.